The accreditation process for institutions, as my colleague just articulated, is at its core a peer review process. Each regional accrediting body has published criteria against which all institutions are measured. Reports are submitted by institutions that provide evidence of compliance. Many times our provost are chiefly responsible for those things. Those reports document compliance with the standards. The reports are then reviewed by peers. Typically, there's a verification visit to the institution by, again, a team of peer evaluators. The recommendations of the teams are submitted to a board for review and consideration. A decision is made regarding compliance. Generally, there is remarkable consistency in the criteria across our regional accrediting bodies. So whether we're talking about Middle States or Southern Association or the Higher Learning Commission or any of the other 7 regional accrediting bodies. However, there is great diversity, as you've alluded to in your question, between and among institutions. So while many of the standards are entirely objective, like financial stability, there are others that are more contextual. For example, the method of assessing student learning outcomes. It's going to be very different across institutional types, vocational education versus graduate or professional education, for example. The institutional missions also vary greatly. So it is no small undertaking for institutions to participate in the accrediting process. And while we tend to view the accreditors as collaborative peers in many instances, they also assist us with the continuous quality improvement process, but they are not themselves excused from public accountability. So NACICI acts as the arm, if you will, of the Department of Education, who evaluates accrediting bodies. And one of the things, or many of the things that they're evaluating for, are the extent to which each of the accreditors validates consistent, unbiased evaluation of its member institutions by trained peer reviewers in order to continue to be recognized by the Department of Education. That process ensures consistency and public accountability of accreditors, reflective of the same type of institutional accountability I've described for us as institutions with our regional accreditors. It is inherent in the peer review process. There'll be some continuous quality improvement, there'll be some feedback and some development, and that happens at the accreditor level as well. NACICI has the opportunity to review and evaluate the process to ensure, again, unbiased, consistent evaluation of the accrediting bodies, to ensure chiefly that our community, that our public, and most importantly, that our students are well served by the accreditation process. It is in essence a consumer protection.